54-foot motor yacht Sunset, heading out to Erdley Spit for the Harbor Masters cruise that he does yearly now for all the slip renters and everybody. And the owner of this boat volunteered it because most of the sailboats are out of the water preparing for the dredging. I've actually had to pull out a couple of boats of mine that were actually getting stuck in the mud in the slips. And so all the deeper draft boats are already out. Those are all the boats that are sitting up in the parking lot. And the shallowest draft boats are left in the marina, and a lot of those may still have to come out. Hopefully they can dredge the marina fairly soon and get it deep enough that we can put them all back in.
This is the stuff we used to do every weekend anyway. When we had boats, we would just all sail someplace together. Today we're here, we're really trying to focus on keeping the community together over the summer. We'll be back once the dredging happens, all the boats will go back in the water and things will resume. But get everybody together and say that, you know what, even without our sailboats in the water, it's okay. We're still gonna come out and enjoy this lake anyway. And this area that we're at today is something that most of us haven't gotten to enjoy over the years. Back in 2011, I can remember this area being underwater, and when I pulled up today and saw how much beach was here, it was shocking.
The problem that we're having right now at Great Salt Lake Marina is the newest design of the marina, which was back in 1980. The design was to try to protect the sailboats and protect the marina from the elements out here, mainly the big seas that we can get out here with the dense water. And what happens is every time we have these storms come in from the south, we have silting that occurs, and that silting is directed right into the mouth of the marina, and it just spews like this into the marina. That's what's happened now. For the last 40 years, we've had silt building up in the marina to the point that we can't get the sailboats in anymore. We had to pull them out. So we need to dredge and get that silt back out and possibly dig a little bit deeper so that we can accommodate the boats.
There's people who've been out here for 20, 30, 40 years. We're friends, we're family. We've been out here, we've been through a lot together, and hopefully we'll be here for a lot more years together.
The core group here at Great Salt Lake has always been the sailors. The sailors have been here for 100 years. It's the same people year in and year out. It is a community marina, but we've also seen some other communities grow out here. We have Great Salt Lake Rowing with a good, strong sculling group. The Utah Crew, another sculling group. Waterford School, another sculling group. We even have the Hawaiian Canoe Club. They're our newest community out here. They've got several outrigger canoes along with one that's rigged with a sail. We've also seen a lot of paddle boarders coming out now, kayakers, weekend day sailors, but it's still mainly known as a sailing mecca.
There's no place else like it in the world. It is a lake, but it's actually an inland ocean, and it acts more like an ocean than a lake. And just to sail it is something that most people that sail want to do. It's just different. And to say you've sailed on it is quite the statement.
We call it magic water. The water's so dense that we can get great winds, we can be out there sailing, and the water will be as smooth as glass.
Even if we dredge and we don't get a good winter next year or the year after, then we're still going to be not having boats in the water because the dredging's going to buy us some time, but we really need to get the good winters back to get the water level back up.
Like many other people in this community, I fell in love with the Great Salt Lake. I live and breathe it. The history out here is rich. This sailing out here is incredible. My hopes for Great Salt Lake is, first of all, we have great benefits from a super El Nino, that we finally start getting some moisture back in here. We have a weather cycle change. And then I also hope that the community will come out of its Rip Van Winkle stage and sort of come back and revitalize the Great Salt Lake Marina itself. And they're there, they're waiting to do it. They love the Great Salt Lake, they love the Great Salt Lake Marina. They're just waiting to be able to get their boats back in the water.